has been, so to say, very peaceful. Although we had some disturbances here and there, but we are on top of the situation and we have been making some progress.
Olufemi Adenaike pointed out that more policemen are being deployed to southern part of the state to curtail further attacks in the area.
And equally, we are going to be having a helicopter patrol so that whenever they want to attack, we can see their movements and they will inform the ground troops to move.
Meanwhile, over 70 cows were recovered in two separate interventions by police in Kajuru and Kachia local government areas of the state. In Kaduna, Clement Olorutoba, NT News.
Christians have been advised to use their godly given wealth in serving humanity. The Bishop of Benin, Anglican Diocese, Right Reverend Peter Imaswe, gave the advice at the second session of the 19th Synod of the Diocese of Kaduna Anglican Communion. Correspondent Jemima Sheleng completes the report.
Bishop Peter Imaswe, in his sermon on the theme, The Christian Attitude to Money, said, some Christians pray earnestly while seeking God's face concerning money, but they use their wealth to either intimidate or maltreat people with what they have rather than for the sake of mankind.
God has given us power to make wealth, to make money, but money should not control us. So we should be able to put money under our control.
The synod attracted followers from all walks of life and Anglican parishes. In Kaduna, I'm Jemima Sheleng, NTA News.
60 youths have benefited from the Skills Acquisition Program of Al-Hizan Foundation, a non-governmental Muslim women organization in Kaduna. The program is designed to make the youths productive members of the society. Correspondent Suleiman Abdullahi Rigachiko reports.
Al-Hizan Foundation is a philanthropic organization established by Muslim women to propagate the religion of Islam and encourage women and youths to live a modest and productive life for the general well-being of humanity. The 60 graduates were trained on carpentry, tailoring, shoemaking, and other businesses for self-reliance.
The situation now in our country is a little bit alarming and it's disturbing, so we just decided to at least reform and rehabilitate a lot of people.
Scholars at the graduation ceremony admonished the beneficiaries and youth to avoid deviant acts capable of destroying their future.
They are the leaders of tomorrow. Therefore, they have to get prepared. And they can only get prepared by embracing anything that is moral.
Youth try and behave well, to avoid drugs, to avoid anything that is harmful to them and to the society.
Governor Mukhtar Malenyer says the initiative is a complement to his administration's drive of empowering the youth through the SURP. He encouraged other organizations and wealthy individuals to follow suit.
The association and the well-meaning citizens of the state is to also come up with different kind of programs in order to help the youth and the women, so that we together and the government will be able to alleviate the suffering and also provide a peaceful atmosphere for everybody.
In Kaduna, I am Suleiman Abdullahi Rigachkum, NTA News.
Suleiman's report concludes a contribution from Kaduna. News Nationwide continues in Abuja with Femi Johnson.
Thank you, Jumoke, and this is NTA News Nationwide. Time now to pause for some messages. Please stay tuned.
Control by Vidal.
Hello. We want to thank you for keeping faith with the NTA Sports 24 for the 2012-2013 European Champions and Europa Leagues. We were the only station in the country that brought these championships to you on free-to-air television, Africa's biggest television network, NTA. The finals are here now, and you cannot afford to miss them. The big one is on Saturday, 25th May, the European Champions League final. This is the battle of the Germans. Who carries the day? Bayern Munich or Borussia Dortmund? These are all big questions, and NTA Sports has the big answers. Thereafter, we shall follow up with the Super Cup. Join us.
NTA presents to the world a dedicated television channel to broadcast activities of Nigeria's Senate, Federal House of Representatives, and all the 36 state houses of assembly.
The House Committee of Foreign Affairs to intervene.
You can watch NTA Parliamentary Channel on NTA Star Times DTT platform. NTA Parliamentary Channel. Join us.
Non-interest banking in Nigeria is the focus on NTA Tuesday Live this week. Tuesday Live, incisive, enlightening and engaging. Don't be told. Join us.
I don't know what. I beg you, how much they sell this fish?
This one like this. They can like this 1,000.
No person go to buy for this guy. Everything just be expensive. It could make person get money.
Okay, we must get money.
It could make. The question is, now how person go get money? I know how we take get money. We go kidnap one rich man, come keep us somewhere.
No be so. No be the rich man we go kidnap. Now his wife. I am begin.
Oh, he male.
If you catch any of your relative, now the rich man go come bail her.
No, you people that say you won't become kidnapper. Now the grace. You want to the kidnap because of money? See, if government catch you like this, the rest of your life, now inside the prison you will spend Stop it today.
A message from the National Orientation Agency, NOA.
NTA Knowledge is organizing a fun-filled time for children on May 27th. Come, let's celebrate the children and youths of Nigeria. The show will feature presentation by various participating schools. There will be competition in arts, games, dancing, and lots more. Join us at the NTA Arena on May 27th at noon. Attendance is strictly by invitation. Give your children a good time, joy, and freedom. It is your right.
My name is Shan George. I am going to be there at the NTA Knowledge Children's Day show at the NTA Arena on the 27th of May. Everybody make sure you are there.
For more information, call Comfort on 00579330012, Faye 07035276216, Adenaike 08059060657. It promises to be a day to remember. NTA Knowledge Children's Day show. You can't afford to miss it.
Mwah! See you there.
NTA Knowledge. Learning to broaden horizon.
Jama'a ta da sallama barkamu da haka.
Ga labaranmu na duniya.
Ọha ndị ọma ndị amaala Naịjirịa.
Igbo ndị ọma na-ege ntị.
Onye isi oche ala anyị bụ Goodluck Jonathan.
Ìròyìn ló ń dé sí etí gbọ̀nyín láti iléeṣẹ́ NTA ìkànnì Oòduà.
Ẹ kú dédé wòyí o. Èyí ni ìròyìn láti iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán ìkànnì Oòduà.
NTA Language News, showing on NTA Star Times platform, 10 p.m. Monday to Friday, 10:30 p.m. Wednesday.
We're still on to NTA Nationwide, and the newly elected Federal Capital Territory Area Council chairmen have been sworn in. Correspondent Shuaib Bonoze Yakubu reports that the Federal Capital Territory Minister, Senator Bala Mohammed, was also at the ceremony where he charged them to embark on meaningful projects.
Inaugurating the newly elected 6th Area Council Chairman, FCT Minister Senator Bala Mohammed urged them to complement FCT administration's effort of transforming the territory by putting in place programs that will develop rural areas, improve security, and promote peaceful coexistence among residents of the Federal Capital Territory.
We expect that opening our national office, you will complement the effort of the FCT administration and its mission to build a capital that will be among the best cities in the world by 2020. Was born out of the necessity to fast-track the provision of infrastructure in the territory with a view to stirring up pressure on public utilities and housing in FCT because of its rapid growth in population.
It's also a known fact that it is perhaps only in the FCT administration that all area council funds are released in full and on time.
Buhari Area Council Chairman Peter Yohana Ushafa, who spoke on behalf of the newly elected Area Council Chairman, promised to bring more dividends of democracy to the electorate. Goodwill messages were also delivered by the senator representing the FCT, Philip Tanimu Aduda, members of the House of Representatives, and other party officials, pledging their support to the newly elected Area Council officials. In Abuja, I am Shuaibu Onozeakuru, NTA News.
Chief Justice of Nigeria commissions Appeal Court building as Olubadan honors Oyo State Governor. These are more from Ibadan with Kemi as our guide. Hello, Kemi.
Good afternoon and welcome to Ibadan. The federal government has been commended for the recent improvement in the nation's courts to strengthen speedy administration of justice. The Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Aloma Mariam Mukhtar, gave this indication in Ibadan at the commissioning of the Court of Appeal Complex, Ibadan Division. Correspondent Abdurrahman Kamaruddin reports.
Commissioning the complex, the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Aloma Mukhtar, emphasized the need for improvement of facilities at the nation's courts.
We hope that our efforts at the entrenchment of a speedy and steady administration of justice will continue to be embraced by all.
The acting president, Court of Appeal, Justice Zainab Bukachua, had earlier said the new complex with modern infrastructure will create better access to justice.
Those who came to us to seek justice will always leave this temple of justice fully satisfied.
Governor Bella Ajimobi said the state government supports fairness, equity, and justice at all times. The complex is made up of Court 1 and 2, Standard Library, Archives, and Litigation Department, among others. From Ibadan, Prof. Kamaruddin, NTA News.
As part of the continuing bilateral military cooperation between Nigeria and India, students of the National Defense College, India, have visited the 2 division of the Nigerian Army in Ibadan. NTA News was there.
The team leader explained that the group is in Nigeria as part of requirements to complete courses at the National Defense College, India. He commiserated with Nigeria on the death of some security operatives in the northern parts of the country.
Whether horses were battling insurgents, Atma, here and soldiers.
The General Officer commanding 2 Division Nigerian Army, Major General Hamed Jibrin, said the visit will further strengthen the existing cordial relationship between India and Nigeria.
It's a continuation of an excellent relationship that has been going on. And of recent, the issue of medical evacuation, instead of going to US and other European countries, because of the excellent environment in India and the excellent medical facilities there.
The team was briefed on operations of the 2 Division Nigerian Army in Ibadan.
Governor Abiola Ajimobi of Oyo State and his wife have been conferred with chieftaincy titles of Atunluche of Ibadan by the Olubadan of Ibadan land, Oba Samuel Odulano.
That's how far we can go with Ibadan Network Center, and the Ministry of Labour and Productivity and trade unions in the aviation sector have agreed to set up a committee to determine basic and other allowances for the staff of the Nigerian Airspace Management Agency, which has been generating concern for the union. The decision was reached in Abuja at the instance of Labour Minister Chief Emeka Wogu, who intervened in the matter to avoid an impending strike. The unions, the National Union of Air Transport Employees, Air Transport Services Senior Staff Association of Nigeria, and the Nigerian Airspace Management Agency have agreed for a self-strike action to allow the committee come up with recommendations. A Foundation for Peace and Non-Violence in Nigeria is appealing to government and the National Assembly to temper justice with mercy in the application of state of emergency declared in the affected states. Officials of the foundation made the appeal during a press conference in Abuja. Talatu Ezerike reports.
The founder and president of the Foundation for Peace and Non-Violence in Nigeria, who championed amnesty in the Niger Delta, is this time advocating for forgiveness and acceptance, cautioning on matters of amnesty, not to make militants unnecessary heroes. He advises Nigerians, especially militant groups, to respect the sanctity of Nigeria and have a rethink.
The more you throw bomb, the more somebody is making money somewhere. I am talking to our youths. I am talking to those they have called Boko Haram. They have life, they have hope. Let them shun these people that are sending them. They are wicked. But God will judge.
Officials of the foundation say they have a proposal for lasting peace, which they want government to look into. They also draw the attention of the EFCC on a reported case of 43,800,000 naira. The former governor of Bayelsa State, Timi Priye, claimed he approved and released for Youth Peace rally, which is not true. In Abuja, Talat Ezerike, NTA News.
As Nigerians mourn the late literary icon Chinua Achebe, a coalition of artists, writers and poets say to mourn him is to honor a celebrity. It was their consensus at a night of tribute held in his honor, as captured by Chineye Nwoye.
Tributes to the late icon, described as a great man who did not die but lives on through his prose and poetry works.
He is dead, we believe he is alive. He has done so much for the Igbo man, for the Igbo woman, for Nigerians.
Chinua Achebe has one great lesson we must learn, and that is that we should return to the reading culture. The young ones should now persevere to read and write.
Some of the books written by late Chinua Achebe include Things Fall Apart, Arrow of God, No Longer at Ease, Anthills of the Savannah, Man of the People, and There Was a Country, to mention a few. The book, Things Fall Apart, published in more than 50 languages, brought late Chinua Achebe to limelight as it was acclaimed worldwide. The man who translated the novel into a film, Adiela Onyedibia, was one of the eulogizers.
To make sure that, and I wanted to make sure that this book maintains its integrity, that adaptations you do, and you're just free, just using was not to give the source, the soul, the core.
Late Chinua Achebe made extensive use of music in his novels, as demonstrated in the cultural dances. Born in November 1930, late Chinua Achebe has laid a solid foundation for the survival of Igbo culture. In Enugu, Chineye Nwoye, NTA News.
A fatal accident claimed the life of one person and others sustained injuries along Mabuchi Road, close to Wuse Market Bridge in Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory. Hamza Musa McCarthy, who ran into the scene, reports that concerns have been raised about reckless and overspeeding, as well as the need for more pedestrian crossing at strategic location of the Federal Capital Territory.
The victim dead and an emotionally touched passerby among the crowd. It was few minutes after 10 o'clock Monday night in this part of Abuja. The victim could not be identified, and those around believed he may have closed from the day's business and heading back home, and that dream was diminished. At the time this reporter arrived at the scene, there was a VIO vehicle as policemen took the remains and zoomed up, probably to deposit in nearby hospital, pending investigation.
Now the guy is the family man now. The family is now waiting for him to come back. Now he's not the man. when they was doing this road, they're supposed to pull all this together. For example, it's supposed to be here. Not that now that they see people are there here every day. That's why they plan to do that.
The owner of the vehicle which hit the deceased was not available at scene, as some said he will live with the scar of the unfortunate incident as a result of his overspeeding. Some blame the class at night. I am Hamza Musa Makarifi.
50 kilometers of roads are currently in Lafayette, the national as government program. Projects also in rural communities in the state.
Isa Muhammad Road along has been a nightmare, especially to the residents of this area, as no rainy season passes by without the area being flooded. But succor has come their way, courtesy of the Al-Makura-led administration. Apart from the Isa Muhammad Road, where work has reached advanced stage, other roads currently under construction are Lafia East New Market Road to link Makodi Road, Dadinkowa Kurikyo Road, as well as Alkali Street. Kwandere Tudun Gwandara UAC Road is another road that is receiving attention among other numbers of roads in the capital city. NTA News observed that in all the roads, emphasis are given to proper construction of drainages and culverts to avoid flooding. These are in addition to other roads that have been completed by the present administration.
In terms of construction, especially road construction in this state, at least we've seen tremendous changes.
The president Lafia.
Given them about 2 months. Between now and June, this road should be completed.
In Lafia, Joshua Ojito, NTA News.
You're watching NTA Nationwide. We'll be back soon. Stay with Nigerian Television Authority.
Hello. We want to thank you for keeping faith with the NTA Sports 24 for the 2012-2013 European Champions and Europa Leagues. We were the only station in the country that brought these championships to you on free-to-air television, Africa's biggest television network, NTA. The finals are here now, and you cannot afford to miss them. The big one is on Saturday, 25th May, the European Champions League.
Big questions, and NTA Sports has the big answers. Thereafter, we shall follow up with the Super Cup. Join us.
NTA presents to the world a dedicated television channel to broadcast activities of Nigeria's Senate, Federal House of Representatives, and all the 36 state houses of assembly. You can watch NTA Parliamentary Channel on NTA StarTime's DTT platform. NTA Parliamentary Channel. Join us.
Non-interest banking in Nigeria is the focus on NTA Tuesday Live this week. Tuesday Live, incisive, enlightening and engaging. Don't be told. Join us.
I don't know what. I beg how much they sell this fish.
This one like this. Take out like this 1,000.
No person go survive for this kind. Everything don't